The 2008 Sichuan earthquake, when the earth shook a nation. Date and magnitude. On May 12, 2008, at 2:28 p.m. local time, a powerful magnitude 7.9 earthquake struck Sichuan Province, China. The quake was so intense that it was felt as far away as Beijing and even Bangkok, over 2,000 kilometers away. Epicenter and devastation. The epicenter was in Sichuan County, a mountainous region where entire villages were reduced to rubble. The quake lasted just 2 minutes, but its destruction was immense and widespread. Staggering death toll. Over 87,000 people were killed or went missing, with hundreds of thousands injured. Among the dead were thousands of school children, many of whom were buried under collapsed school buildings, sparking national outrage. Collapsed schools controversy. A heartbreaking and controversial aspect was the collapse of poorly constructed schools, known as tofu dread construction. Many buildings crumbled due to corrupt or substandard materials, prompting widespread protests and censorship. Massive displacement. The earthquake left millions homeless. Entire towns were destroyed. Emergency tents and shelters became temporary homes for families across the region. Global rescue efforts. It marked one of the first times China accepted international aid on a large scale, welcoming rescue teams from countries like Japan, Russia, and South Korea. The disaster spurred global sympathy and cooperation. Geological impact. The quake triggered over 200,000 landslides and formed quake lakes, where landslides dammed rivers. One of the biggest threats afterward was the potential bursting of these unstable lakes. A nation mobilized. The Chinese military deployed over 100,000 troops and medics, and volunteers from across the country rushed to help. The nation's response was rapid, coordinated, and seen as a turning point in disaster management. Reconstruction and legacy. In the following years, China invested billions of yuan in rebuilding the region. Entire towns were relocated or rebuilt stronger. Memorials, like the Sichuan Earthquake Museum, preserve the memory and educate future generations. Children and courage. Stories emerged of children who dug themselves out of rubble, rescued classmates, or continued schooling in tent classrooms. Their resilience became symbols of hope and human spirit in the face of disaster.